Hi, I'm Shahar.
And I'm Nash, and we're with BuzzBooster TV.
Yeah, this, what I really want to start is, remember last week when we went to a
Let's
bookstore?
just write it.
Yeah,
yes.
Well, we kind of have a new hobby. Okay?
We do.
There's a TV series that we like a lot. It's called
Lie to Me.
Lie to Me. And they talk about technique, science really, how to figure micro expressions so you can understand if people are lying or not.
Basically, there's a set of, we're not going to go into that, but from our understanding, there's a set of facial expressions that you make regardless of how you fake it or not. Like if you're smiling, there could be a micro expression identifying that perhaps you're lying or that you're sad or disappointed or angry or whatever it is.
And because we watched that series a lot, we thought, you know what, that has
a
a lot
more.
to do with business, so let's dive into that and understand better. So the first thing we thought was, okay, let's go buy some books about it. And we went to a bookstore.
Yes, we did.
And of course, they didn't have the topic.
No, nothing.
Neither the second one.
Nothing.
So we finally had to order online and order also for our Kindle.
Because, they'll give you the excuse, sorry, we don't have anything in the store, but we can order for you.
Yeah, but then it takes 10 days.
It'll be here in about a week.
Yeah, and it takes us like a minute to buy and get it on Kindle, or 3 days to get
on
Amazon.
You have it on the next day if
you
have the pro account.
Exactly. So, well, the point here is, of course, the bookstores don't have very narrow topics because they don't appeal to a large consumer base. So they have to stay with mass books, let's say, like that bestsellers, topics that everybody is interested in.
Nothing very specific. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's much that they can do about that, right? Because it costs them to have the books in store anyway. But the funny thing is, on the other side, people more and more are interested in consuming very specific topics. So we as consultants, coaches, trainers, and speakers, we need to narrow down the topics when we are providing a speaking engagement or a product in itself. So there is a disconnection there because the bookstore has to be selling mass consumption books while everybody's turning to consume very specific information. Well, I don't know how the bookstores will deal with this in the future, but I know you as a professional need to understand this trend, that giving information about too much stuff, not narrowing to specific problems that they have and how to solve that, will impact your sales.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, and one more thing that I think is very relevant is understanding how people are buying right now. And one thing that people are not inclined to buy is improvement. Well, if you're a coach, if you're a chiropractor, if you're a dentist, you are in the business of improving, right?
Yes.
So you will have to work your marketing strategies to show more of an opportunity there for people than improvement. So you don't improve back pain. You change their lives by setting the spine right. Right?
Yes.
And so where is the opportunity in what you do? And when you're marketing now in any media, offline or online, you have to sell that as an opportunity and not as improvement.
Yes.
Very important point for you to pay attention.
It's actually, and it's tough, like sometimes you'll notice, at least I'll catch myself, let's say, creating a message or something to sell something, and I realize that it's improvement, and that's what I'm selling. And then I have to say, wait a minute, no one wants to be improved. They want it to get fixed. They don't want to go through the process, through the painful process of becoming better, right?
So people don't want to work towards sometimes a happy marriage. They want a quick divorce.
Yeah.
Right? They don't want vitamins to improve your health. They want a medicine that cuts the pain.
That's right.
So of course I'm being very generic here.
Yeah.
But you need to understand it's not about improvement. It's about presenting a new opportunity to them.
Exactly.
And another interesting statistic that you actually just found out is that 49% of business owners do not have a list of strategic processes in their business. So
strategic priorities.
Business owners, they don't have a list of strategic priorities.
Basically, they jump into the next big thing that will give them growth. They don't have a list of the priorities that will take them to their objective, to their goals.
Yeah.
Which I find astonishing and sad at the same time.
It is. It is very sad because we tend to just be busy or do things so things keep going, and we never prioritize. Okay, what are the money-making activities, priorities here that I need to implement?
Yes.
How many ships I'm going to send out in order to bring new leads and new sales, and you have to prioritize that in a visual way.
Yeah.
And I have to say, many times pen and paper works really well. If you could see here around the room, you would see that we have tons of whiteboards and printed papers and processes on the wall. Because of that, you need a visual instant access to those things that you can really prioritize.
In your daily basis, it's like in your business. I mean, things come up, right? Sometimes you have different challenges. You always have different challenges that you have to deal with. And the fact is that you can get distracted and carried away, and it's very easy to lose sight of the main objective. And so put things in place that will remind you, will put you back in the track if you go a little bit off, because it's part of the process. It's you know, it's a little cliche, Shahar, but it's what you always say about the pilots. What's the statistic?
The airplane.
Yeah, the
98% they are out of route, and
98% of the time they're off route.
Yeah. Exactly, and then by fixing that all the time is how they get to the destination.
Yeah,
and you know, we see that in our business too.
We do, of
because
course.
We have so many little things out there that we can get busy just making things keep going and not prioritize what's really important for this month or next month.
And that's no good.
And that's not good at all. So you know, put some processes in place and really think, what are the main money-making activities that you need to do today? Start the day by doing those, and then you go on with the rest. Yeah. And now we have some cool tools for you.
The cool tools.
You have it.
So one cool tool that I use, it's if you use Gmail for your email, this will apply. We use it's nash@buzzbooster.com or national@buzzbooster.com, but it's still powered by Gmail. And so when you log in, they have the Gmail tasks, the Google tasks, and it's typically on the left side, and it says tasks, and you click there, a little window pops up on the right side, and you get to put any immediate tasks that you have. Now, if you've been following the show for a while, you know that we use a project management tool to manage all of the projects and the tasks, but sometimes there are little things that you need to write down that you need to do, and that you don't want to go through the process of putting it in the project management.
Yeah,
like
if I need you don't want to forget about it, so you need to write some place
exactly.
Really
so
fast.
I use that tool a lot. Like if there's an email that I need to respond, perhaps a bill that I need to pay, or a phone call that I need to make, I'll jot it down over there because then I can reference it later. It's also nice because if you use an iPhone or an Android phone, you can bookmark that address and have quick access to your to-do list on Google, and it syncs with your Gmail. So if I put something on my phone and I get home later on and I check my email, it'll be there on the task list.
Which is pretty good because we have several meetings outside the office or home, and
very good.
You have things to do, so she gets her smartphone, put it there, and everything's
and you know, it has like cool little features, but I'm not going to go into it because I can spend too much time on it. But one thing that I use a lot is, let's say I got an email that I need to respond and I can't do it now because it's going to take me more than 3 minutes. I'll put it on my to-do list. But instead of just saying write Shahar or reply to Shahar, when you're on the message you got from Shahar, if you do Shift T, it automatically adds that email to your tasks.
Ooh.
And so when you go back to your to-do list and you're seeing what you need to do, it'll have a link and I just need to click there and it'll automatically open the email and I can respond. So
that's pretty cool.
That is really cool. I use it a lot.
Yeah, when we're thinking of prioritizing and time management, we do need to put some processes in place that will make our life easier. And yes, we do use a project management software, but that's communication with all the team, and it takes more time to do that.
Well, sometimes if it's a little more personal,
I use it just not to forget stuff, because you know, my memory lasts about 9 to 30 seconds. So if I don't put it down, it's really bad. So if I don't put down right away what I need to do, it just will not be done. So I do use tasks quite a bit.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
And I have another one.
Oh wow, it's your lucky day.
Yeah, if you're looking for more visibility, right? Especially when you're a coach or consultant and you're looking to get out there more. There is a system that is very similar to Help a Reporter, which you probably know. If you don't, helpareporter.com, so you get to know who in the media is looking for you, and you can send them a press release. But this one is for people looking for contributors on their blogs. So they have one specific topic, and they want somebody to write and put on their blogs. They will put their list, and of course you can do the opposite too. If you need contributors for your blog, you can also request that. So it's a very cool service for you to just get more visibility.
Find out. I mean, hey,
it would be nice if I told them the name of the product.
I know. Yes.
Okay. And it's free, by the way. It's called Bloggerlinkup.
Blogger or blog?
Blogger.
Bloggerlinkup.com.
And you go there, you sign up, it's free, then you get the notifications twice a day.
And if it's in an area that you're an expert in, that you know of, that you can contribute,
why not?
Go
and
for it.
If you're already producing content, it's a great way to repurpose that content.
Yes.
So very cool
awesome
tool for you to create more visibility.
Thank you, Shahar.
Oh, thank you, Nasha.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a pleasure.
Oh, it's a pleasure too. Okay, I hope you enjoy these tips and you understand that the tools are nice and they can help you a lot. But thinking about how you're positioning and how you're structuring your business is crucial, or else they will not work for you.
That's right.
And I hope you enjoyed this show.
Hold on. That's exactly it. Don't get carried away with the tools, because that's what people it's almost like it's a way for them to
be busy
and pretend like they're working, or at least think that they are, and they don't realize that they're just hiding from the main thing.
Yeah, the fact is, without a strategy,
you can't.
And tests and tracking, you're not going to get anything from whatever tool you're using.
That's right.
Be social media, be direct mail, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So position is really crucial. How you work your brand, it's really crucial here.
That's exactly it.
I hope you enjoy.
See you next time.
See you next time.